What is up guys, Aphrodite here with a new tutorial for you today, and that is how to make the mob farm that is in my Let's Play world with me and Dave. So first of all, let's have a look at the one. This is a mini version of the one that I made. Oh, see, it's already working. Um, this is a mini version of the one I made with Dave, just because to make it this, it takes a lot of time. It does take a lot of time. I'm definitely not going to deny that. I'll chuck some torches down. As you can see, it is definitely working right now. So basically what happens is these are spawning pads. Mobs spawn on them and then casually walk off into the water where they get carried over to here. Oh, there are some zombies falling to their death right now. But I will be showing you how to build this. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This bit right here is a filter system, but we will get into that later, and I'll also build it better because the one I have here is actually different from the one I have in the Let's Play world, so I'll be building it the same as the one I have in the Let's Play world. But yeah, this is how it works. It's pretty decent. Gets the drop rates. I'm not really sure what exactly the drop rates are from this, but you know, I came down here 2 seconds ago, and there was like quite a few people, like quite a few dudes in here, so I'm sure it will be very useful. And if you've got if you've got hoppers and stuff, you know, it doesn't matter how many there are in there, because they'll just keep filling up your chests. So first of all, you want to find a location, preferably, well, preferably kind of like under an ocean or something like that, but the idea being that if you build it, like if I build it here, you know, when nighttime comes, I have like a set spawner in there, but they could spawn anywhere around me here. So you want to build it somewhere that's naturally hard for them to spawn around you anyway, just to improve the spawns in the machine. But what you want to do is start off by digging a 4x4 square, and then dig that down nice and far. Dig, 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 dig. Right, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I will not be digging it down as far as I need to, but you want to dig it down at least, I think it's 26 blocks. Mobs will not spawn within a 26 block radius, so you have to dig it down at least 26 blocks so that mobs will spawn in the machine when you're standing on top of it. I recommend 30, just in case, you know, just to be sure. So what I'm going to go and do is start by picking my direction. So really this thing can be 256 blocks in size, really, potentially, because mobs only spawn between, like, mobs won't spawn further than 256 blocks away from you. So if this thing was 256 blocks in all directions, it would be insanely good, but we're not going to be building it that big. And I again will be building the mini version that I built in that little video in the other one I just showed you, just for quickness, because that is the important thing, is just so you can see how it's done. But anyway, so we build our 2x2 tube down, and then we decide where, like, this is X30 or whatever, so this is where we're going to go along. But once you've done that, put another 2 down, and this will house your lava, and this will be your filter system. So unfortunately it filters out both not skeletons, it filters out spiders and mini zombies, which is kind of annoying, but spiders clog up the machine, and I couldn't figure out how to make a good 2x2 water lift that got spiders all the time, or like made them go up quick, because sometimes they'll go up, but a lot of the time they just kind of clog it up. So once you've decided your ground level, dig back quite a few just to give yourself some room. This is quite good for item obtaining, you know, like stone, cobblestone and iron and stuff like that. If you dig 30 down, you get a good chance of finding iron. But right, so we've decided here, so you want to dig up 3. Wait, I'll actually get sandstone just so that I can make this look just a bit nicer when I patch up mistakes. So there we go. So dig up 3. Now this is going to be your base, like your base level. So a 1, 2, a 3. Let's go back 3, 3. Yeah, 3 will do. Okay, so now we're chiseling out our first spawning pad. Now this wants to be 2 wide. Okay, now what I recommend is doing it like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be the end corner, so I need to go 2 past it. 1, 2. There we go. The spawning pads are 7 by 7, apart from these start ones, which are smaller than that because they are close to here, and I want the water to flow at least to here, and in some designs past there. So I will now quickly dig out the rest of this, the first spawning pad, so you can see what's going on. Okay, so you saw I put some blocks back. That is because I don't really want it to go behind there, because if say this wall was flat like that, there'd be like a little nook there where they would just stand, and I don't know. I think it looks better like that anyway. Not that you're gonna really see it, but whatever, you know. So we have this little shape here. Now what we want to do is the same on the other side. Yay! So that's again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put a wee torch down just to help. So that's 7. So that's how long that's going to be. So we need to go 2 past that. And then I think it was 2 back. This one was. Now, as I think I said before, this doesn't matter how big this one is. Preferably it would be a bit bigger just to promote more spawns, but it's you know, so they've got more place to spawn on, but it doesn't really matter how big it is. As long as it's not bigger than, I think, well, 5. As long as it's not bigger than 5, you should be fine. So I'll clear the rest of this out. Okie doke. So that's us done here. For the purpose of the video, I will be... Oh, also, good point to mention, you definitely want to make sure you're putting torches on top of your spawning pads while you're building it, because when I built mine in my Let's Play world, I built it like, from the distance from like this end to this end was further than 26, so mobs could spawn in it while I was building it, and that is really freaking dangerous, so you definitely want to make sure you've got plenty of light in here while you're building it, because you can always detorch the place while you're, like, when you're finished. Okay, so now to get these 2 middle columns or spawning pads, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 7, so I need to go 2 back, so 1, 2, oh, I dug an extra one. Okay, so now that I've done that, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 2 extra. And I'll plank another torch down. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's me back, yay! And it's all correct, so no embarrassing miscounts while doing the tutorial so far. Now I will clear this little bit out again so that you can see Okie doke. Now, if you notice, I just realised I have made a mistake already. So the mistake is that these are 3 from the top and these are 2 from the top. 1, 2. You see the difference there? Now, these are wrong. Why is that? Because the water system that we're going to be putting into this place requires at least 2 blocks high, and you want to have your spawn platforms more than 2 blocks high, because if the creep is bobbing along in the water, oh here we go, and then it's only 2 blocks high, it'll be able to hop and get out of the water system, which we don't want. We want no dead zones in the water, and we want to make sure that the water carries them straight to the murder zone without any problems. So there we go, we've got the spawn platform here. So I'm going to dig this next one out so that you can, I will speed up again so that you can see what's going on. It's pretty simple again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Those are the 2 extra ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. See, all lined up nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, dokie dudes. That's that done. Now, notice it's pretty small. I'm going to extend it all one more all the way around, just so that I have more junctions to put in, and you can see how I did all the different ones. So I think I will just cut straight to the next part. So I'll be just taking it back another, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then blink a torch down, and then it was 2 extra, 1, 2, and then that's the 2 for the backside part, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, there's quite a lot of 7s here, but that is a good, I think it was just the best length. Ooh, I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see what I've done. I didn't count it from, I forgot I started from here. Okay, well, I will be back in a minute with another whole surrounding layer cut out for you. Alright dudes, that's us done. I cleared out some of the area. Now again, as I was saying before about torches, it's important to put them down. Now what I forgot to do and mention was that on each of these junctions you should also have a torch, because if I have a look at the light level here, which get this up by pressing F3, RL, just see where the number climbing up, where it's LC63, B Desert, BL12, SL0, RL12. That is the second one from the bottom on the left hand side. See how that goes all the way down to 5, 4 here. I think mobs spawn in 8 or below. I know it's definitely something to do with 8. I don't remember if it's anything below 8 or 8 and below. So you want to make sure there are no light levels lower than that while you're building, because you don't want any bad dudes to spawn. Get out of here. And finally, get out of here. Excuse me. So the next part to do is to add in the water, because this bit's pretty much done. So what I will do is, you need 2 buckets of lava for the whole thing, because you need to kill them somehow, and I prefer lava guillotines. But anyway, pop a bucket of lava right here. Now that's the killing part, that's the actual death part, and that's that done. But we need to put 2 signs, right, 1 and 2, just to make sure no water falls into our lava and destroys it. Okay, now you're going to need some slabs, and on the middle section I recommend doing it this way, just because there's like, what we're going to have is like a mainstream here and a mainstream here, and everything else funnels everything into these 2 streams, like this one, this being one that goes like that way, and one that goes straight here. Then that way they get onto the main road basically. So what we are going to do is get your slab and go 1, 2. Right, now these go down. If you think about like this 4 here, they go on the 2 closest to the direction that you want the mobs to go in. And then what you do is you get your signs and you place the 2 signs like that, and the same on the other side. Now that holds the water in this part, and then what you want to do is put a sign on the edge of that sign and a sign on the edge of that sign. So I'll move so you can see. So the 2 go down on the side closest to the direction you want the mobs to go, if that makes any sense at all. Then 2 signs either side, and 1 on the side of those. Now if I put the water in, I'm not going to put the water, I'm going to put it in just now, but I'm going to take it away just so that we can put up all the water marks. So that goes there. Now mobs, I'm not pressing anything, will just flow and boop into the lava of death. Now that is good so far. So I'm going to block that up. So we want to do the same thing on this entire long channel here. So on the side closest to where we want the mobs to go, I put those there. Then in the tunnel, see if we go, say this is the main tunnel, right? If I stand in the main tunnel and then put that there, oops, that was in the wrong place, and that there, then that's us pretty much done. And sign and sign. So that's that done again, and save here. Now this one is going to be slightly different, and that's only because it is the furthest back. So this is your back wall, whether it's 2 here like I've got, or 200, this is your back wall. So this one has 4 slabs down, and then only 2 signs. Okie doke. That's quite an important part, but there we go. If I do that, it flows right to there. That's that done. So we get rid of that. Now that we've done our middle line, we should do the 2 side lines. So it's exactly the same again on these side lines. So we come over to where we want, this is where we want the mobs to go, that way. So we put 2 there, 2 signs, another 2 signs, and then sign and sign. If you don't know, by the way, because this is something I figured out, I thought it was totally revolutionary. When you put a sign down, if you press escape, you don't need to go click done or anything like that, so it's really helpful. So sign then escape. Right, so again, just like the end over there, because this is the very end one, we're going to do that. And then this one only requires 4 signs instead of the 6. Oops. Don't want cow spawn egg. There we go. Okay, and we'll do the same on the other main channel that's going this way. So we'll just do. Oh my god! I have never seen that before. What? That is just beautiful. I have never seen that before. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Have you ever seen that before? Anyway, no. Back to what I was talking about. Here, 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 and here. It's just the same as the ones I was doing before. There we go. And the same with the back one over there and the back one there. That is 4 2 signs here, 2 signs here, and that's that done. Right, and now what we want to do is get all the mobs from this corner down. Now this way is much easier, but it does require 3 slabs per corner and only 1 water bucket this time. So bang, and then we put 3 in the corner like that, and then pop the water bucket on top like that. You see it flows kind of like that shape on either side. That is absolutely fine. And what we want to do is then put, okay, now we're on this corner, so the part where the water extends 1 extra, put that there. Now that gives us our 1, 2 like that. Okay, so where the water peaks over 1 extra, pop the sign down, and then, or the slab down, and do like that. Okay, and then we put 1 sign, and those are signs over the other water. And now if I put this in, there we go. Now that's connected up, and if I'm not clicking anything, and I'll just let the water push me to wherever it decides to take me. Bonk, bonk. I just turn the camera a little bit, and you see like that. There we go. So that's that done, and the same here, where the water overextends, 1, 2, and then 2 signs just behind so that it doesn't merge with the other water. Boop, boop. And then right in the middle, where the water overextends, just like that. Now this one obviously requires signs here, 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 and here. Now that's like behind, like where the water is basically, you want to put signs. And then that flows just like that. Okay, now if I were to put in the water here, you'll see that it all connects up all together, which is exactly what we want. We'll do the same on the other side. Hello witch. It's dark here because I moved some torches out of the way. So from this corner we want to do 1, 2, 3. That like makes the corner, and then pop the water bucket on top. Now where the water overextends, we go boom, boom, boom. There we go. Nearly forgot the signs. Sign, sign, come back here you. And then pop the water bucket on top. Looks like we've got volunteers to try out this murder machine. Here we go, and pop the... Oh, see, that's what happens when you don't put in the signs. That's me trying to go too fast for my own retarded brain. Here we go, pop that in. And right here, right where the water comes together, boom, boom, boom. And then 4 signs on this one. Boop. Okay, so I will put in the back set of water here, and then boom, boom. Look at that, look at that. It all comes together perfectly. Right, now you may be saying, but Dan, what about these? Wouldn't it be so simple just to go boof and boof? And that is a no, because look what it does. Get out of the way, creeper. I'll try to show why that doesn't work. Now, because there's no nothing blocking the water's path here and here. You notice that the middle point is like back here. That's because there's nothing blocking that path. The water needs to be coming in at the same height, if you know what I mean. You know, if I put the bucket of water up here, you see like that block's higher than that one, and that one higher than that one, and so on and so forth. And that's like the water's speed basically. So what we need to do is we need to offset that on this side. So we'll get rid of that. So from here we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we get the other side away as well, and we pop our water bucket in, hopefully it should match up just quite right. I think it needs to go 1 more back actually. Boop. And then it will... Perfect. Okay, so we want our water bucket 8 away from the middle thing, so we want it to come like that. I'll show you on the next one. So you can fill that up just like that. Now the water will flow very nicely. So back here again. So this would be the same. Mind if it was just like the other ones, it would be like that. So we want to go 8 from that block there. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can just get rid of that bit. Pop my water bucket in, and there we go. That's it, perfect. And now I can actually put my final water bucket in on this side. And you should, hopefully, all of that should be flowing. Yep, and yep, that is perfect. And we've already done that, so I can put that water bucket in. And now you see it's just like the other one. It all flows into there. So we'll do that again on this side. So it's 8 from this block right here. 1, 2. It's 7 from that block, 8 including that block. Let's put it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And break this little path under here. Splash. And goes that there. And Skeletor, you're going to be pushed to your doom in a minute. Let's see, watch the Skeletor go. A wee bit stuck on that edge, but I'm not pushing him. There he is, there he is. Yay! Okay, so again, this is our block. It comes to the one behind. I'll block that up and show you. See how that one comes one round. We need the other one to do that too. So from this block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now when you're putting in your bucket of water, you want to put it in, like, the creeps want to go this way, so I want to put it in on like this block here, just because it pushes them that direction, if you know what I mean. It would work just the same. I know it wouldn't. I don't think it would work actually if I did it this way. Let's see. No, it wouldn't even work that way. Actually, if I put the water bucket in here, it will work, I imagine. Yeah, it will work, but it means your creeps have slightly further to go. So I don't think we want that. So we'll put the water bucket in here again. Alright, so now we have a working water system. And the final water bucket goes in here. There we go. Now that'll push them all into the lava because I've not got my water elevator sorted. Goodbye, Squidward. Look at that witch, man. She don't even care. She's taking those hits. Okay. Now, fuck it hell, man. Witches are really resistant to fire. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow, I've never seen witches be... I've never seen anything take that many hits apart from iron golems. Okay, now to get to the surface, we see we have a problem here because all the mobs would go in there and die, or they would be stuck here. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a sign here and a sign here. Now that will stop the water bucket that I place here from... Oh. God damn it, that was silly. Okay, don't do that. What I forgot to do was put in some signs. So we need another sign here and another sign here. And that stops the water from flowing and ruining my freaking lava. So we do that there and that there. Now, what happens is the water pushes mobs to here like that. Right, now how this filters is 1 block high mobs, like baby zombies and stuff, they don't get into the water very well. So the little baby zombie will kind of get to here and it will then fall through water into the lava and get filtered, because we don't want those because they are awkward and small and won't go through the lava guillotine properly. And also spiders will get pushed in, and they're weird as well, so they'll get to here and they'll start bobbing up and down, but because they're stupid and spiders, they will then fall through and die as well. So that's how that works. So now we go sign, 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 and then space, sign, 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 space, sign, 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 space, sign, 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 sign. And then we put our water in. You can do it with one bucket of water like that, but I think this side here gets a bit too low, and there's a chance that your mobs can fall through, and you don't want that. So you're making a wee infinite water source there and there. Now, I bet if I break these torches, we'll have a working machine right here. Sorry about the darkness. Oops. There we go. I don't know what that was. That was a wee... there we go. Break, break, break. You now notice the immediate spawns of the mobs, and they should just walk straight in. Come on, dudes. You all want to die. Oh, hey, Skeletor. Thank you for being our first volunteer. Also, apparently we're having squid. I don't know why that is. I think it's because we're so close to the surface, squid are spawning. But little Mr. Skeletor has decided to take the plunge. And look at him go. See how he goes up the water elevator? That's because mobs always jump when they're in water. And he'll just get right to here. You think he can jump out as well. But that's that. And I'll show you a quick lava guillotine just to show you what you can do once you've got your mobs to come up. So I'll just do that there. Quickly make a lava. Look at all these dudes there, they're wanting to die. That's good for me. I should be able to place signs down. Oh, he got out. Hey buddy, don't worry, you'll die soon enough. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quickly go options, peaceful, done, just to get rid of these dudes because they're annoying. We better also make that a little bit higher. So if I put a water bucket in here, that should then carry the mobs to here. That's good. This is like a little added extra how to make a lava guillotine. Oh my god. Okay, so the mobs will get to here, and we'll just do it on... Should we do it on the end of the water? Yeah, okay. So break that, and then mobs. You could just use signs anywhere along here, but I'm going to do it that way just because. It's glass. So that we can see what's happening. You don't need fence. Okay, so the zombies will then just extend this so I can see what's happening. Don't want to get myself confused and mess this up. I think that better go one more higher. And we'll go from here. And I'll leave those gaps in just so you can see the zombies coming to their doom. Okay, now right here is where we want to have a block like that and a block like that. So it goes bonk down like that. See, I've blocked the water off here. You see that there is a little 1 block gap. If that wall were to come straight down, it would go there. Right, now that that's that, we want to put in a couple of signs. I will actually block that water off again. We want a sign that goes here, and a sign that goes here, and a sign that goes here, and a sign that goes here. Now what that does is that stops the lava from falling anywhere, so we get this nice little guillotine. Now we break the water, And now you see that the mobs, because they always... Oh, I blocked the water off. That wasn't good. Yeah, I think you can see... Oh, okay. Now the water gets blocked off, so we do need another water source there, because the signs that keep the lava up also stop the water from flowing down. So as I was saying, zombies always jump, or mobs always jump while they're in water, so they keep bumping into the lava. You can't get past without dying. So now if I put this onto go easy mode, we should have spawns and thingies coming up here in mere moments. Okay, let's see them all dying. Now this lava guillotine, the guillotine itself does work with spiders, but it won't work with little baby zombies because they are too small. Oh. Oh, is it time set? Ugh, don't remember the command for that. So, the reason there are no spawns in there is because, as I said, you want to make sure there's... Like, the mobs are basically spawning here instead of in here because it's nighttime and there's more space. So, I will wait for daytime and then we'll be back. There we go. I remembered what the command was. So it was time, space, set, then day. So that was a bit of a derp for me, but we got there in the end. So now we got mobs spawning in here because it's nighttime there. What you could do if you've got your this little mob spawner is just sleep, then obviously it would become day again, and then you would get lots more spawns in here. So let's watch. Anyone who's first? Who's first? Hey, Mr. Skeletor. You look like you want to get here. Oh, it's a race between the Skeletor and the Creeper. Skelly Man's first. Look at him, he's definitely wanting to die. Oh, and we've got another skeleton in here too. And we go up the little happy chute. And then they go along into the lava guillotine. Then we stand here and collect all the drops. Oh, the drop got burned. The drops seem to be getting a lot more burned than normal. Usually they don't get that much burned. Okay dudes, I realized the problem with the the lava guillotine, and that was that it was too high, too low down. So this way should make an improvement. Now it's just the same except it's moved one block up. There's a sign there and a sign there. Well, now it's one block up. You see, Skeletor dies. Now all the drops fall down. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a derp on my part. So everything is exactly the same except I moved the lava from sign here and sign here to one block up. Even the glass is in the same place. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I know it was a bit choppy and some things that go wrong, but thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time with another tutorial.